Hi guys, welcome. My name is Graham. Going to start up a new Minecraft series here with you guys. It's going to be kind of a half Let's Play, half tutorial based. We're just kind of loading into a brand new world here. You can see the sun's just starting to come up. Um, I'm a pretty technical player. I like having things done for me, so at least for the first bunch of episodes here, we're going to be just getting ourselves established, and I'm going to talk you through how to do all that stuff. Um, First episode is going to be about your first day, brand new world here. We're just starting out. You can see the sun's just starting to come up. So yeah, I'll talk you through everything. So the day here is 10 minutes long. The sun rises in the east. It's going to set over here in the west in about 10 minutes. And then there's a full 10 minutes of darkness as the sun comes back over. And during the darkness, a bunch of hostile mobs spawn in. It's kind of a nasty place to be out and exposed here. So we need to find ourselves a place to just kind of spend the night. And a couple other things, we need to gather some wood and gather some coal, which you can see over in the cliff face here. Um, and if we got some time, I'd like to find some food as well. There's some chicken around, but I want to save that for later. So let's head over and start grabbing some wood, and we'll go from there. Um, the first couple here, you just need to use your hands to punch out. This first little bit of wood is to make some tools. And after we have this, I'll show you how to start making some tools. So as you grab the wood, you can see the leaves are going to start to despawn around us. After all the wood is gone, they start to do that naturally, and they start to drop you saplings like this. And the saplings you can then go ahead and plant again on the ground, and after a fair amount of time, they'll grow up into big trees, and you can make yourself a farm for trees, so you're not having to head out into the world. And that's kind of the name of the game in Minecraft, is to make sustainable resources. So we're going to take our wood, it's in our inventory here, and we're going to place it up in the crafting grid, turn it into planks. We're going to take those 4 planks and grab a crafting bench. This crafting bench, you come back out to the world, you place it on the ground, gives you a bigger crafting area. We want to take 2 on top of each other like that. That's going to make 2 planks on top of each other, is going to make you some sticks. And those sticks, we're going to turn in, with 2 sticks like that, 3 planks across the top, that makes you a pickaxe. That's the very first tool we got, and the reason we want a pickaxe is that your tools all have are all able to be made out of different materials, wood, stone, iron, and some of the higher ones. And as you go up in quality of material, the durability and the speed that a tool works at goes up significantly. So there's almost no point in having wooden tools. They're almost not next to useless. They still work, but it's just a lot easier to go to stone tools right away. So we need 20 stone to start off here, and then we're going to go make a couple of different tools. So back on our crafting bench, take our 2 sticks plus 3 stone across the top, gives us a stone pickaxe. You can see even the 20 stone took down nearly a third of that pickaxe there. So we have our stone pickaxe. The next one you want is with 1 stick and 2 stone on top, gives you a sword. Then the last one is going to be 3 stone around the left side like that, plus 2 sticks, and that gives us an axe. So a pickaxe you use for stone, the sword is for killing things. You can make a shovel, which we will later on for dirt and gravel, and the axe is for harvesting wood. So I just want to come and collect a little bit more wood before we go on and collect some coal. And there's some pigs, actually, that's perfect. There's different types of wood. The first one we collected was oak, and this is spruce. And you can see that I left one of the pieces of wood at the bottom here, because that very last piece up at the top you can't always grab just standing on the ground. So if you leave one piece of wood and stand on it, that allows you to harvest the whole tree. And get one more, and then go on to some of our other priorities. Okay, so that's probably enough wood to last us for a little while. These pigs are just perfect for us, and just as you kill the pigs, you can see that they drop some pork. They drop us raw pork right now. One of the next things we have to do is make a furnace to collect to cook the pork. The raw pork right now won't really do much for our hunger bar. The hunger bar is down here at the bottom next to our health. And as you you guys all came down for us. As you break blocks and as you move around the world and stuff like that, your hunger bar goes down. Um, if you get all the way down to the bottom, you'll start to starve, and that's when you start losing health. The other thing is if you take fall damage in the world, or if you get attacked by a different mob or something like that, you'll start to lose your health. And if you lose your health, um, only when your hunger bar is full do you regenerate your health. So the other thing we need is there's some coal over here. You can see it on the side of the cliff. And then that's actually all the priorities we need for our first day. Well, aside from shelter, I guess. That's not necessarily true. This is all the things we need to gather out in the world for our first day. So about 10 will last us for at least the first day. That's just about right. And then we need shelter. So there's a couple of different things you can do. You really won't have much time to build any sort of decent house for your first day. All that you really need, though, is some kind of shelter. And really our hole that we dug in the ground here is more than adequate for what you need for your first day. Let's just make some torches. That's a stick and a piece of coal. So yeah, really all you need to do is block yourself in like this, and you're totally safe. There's no mobs that can spawn, number one, because you're close enough here that they won't spawn next to you, but it's also lit up. Your light level's high enough here that the mobs won't spawn in. So this is all you really need for a safe place. I should get out of here first. And I think for our first night, guys, how are we doing for time? We're just over halfway. I think for our first day, we're just going to go cut ourselves into a cliff face there just so we can kind of look out at the night and see what happens. Oh, there's some more pigs over here. Yeah, as far as first day goes, guys, I think we did really well, actually. Kind of depending on what type of environment you spawn into, the world is totally random, so you might not have everything around that we do. You might not be that lucky, so might take you a couple, 1 or 2 days to get up to the same place that we did here. But that's not a sweat. That's what Minecraft is about, is making renewable resources and transform the environment so that it works for you. You see, I just took a bit of fall damage there, and it's not going to come back till I fill up my hunger bar. Well, I think let's grab this last little bit of coal. There's not much here, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go dig ourselves into a cliff face over there. And, we'll call it a day. So yeah, we just need a bit of shelter. Ooh, let's not go into the lava. Need a bit of shelter. Like I showed you, you can either kind of block yourself in, or I kind of like having a window out to the world, and I'll show you how to do that safely. And yeah, that's all you need for the time being. So something's going to set on us here pretty quickly, and then tomorrow, where I think our priority is going to be to go find a bed. Our first night here, we're just going to have to wait away the nighttime, and our next thing is going to be finding a bed so that we can sleep the nights away rather than not having to wait them out. So if we just dig ourselves into the wall here a little bit. There's two things I want to do. Place down crafting bench. On our crafting bench, if you put stone all the way around the outside, get that metal guy out of there. That makes us a furnace. Furnace goes down, the meat goes up at the top here, and a piece of coal at the bottom will start to cook it up. It cooks in multiples of 8. One piece of coal does 8. 8 of these, so there'll be 5 left over. That gives us some cooked pork chops. That'll restore our health pretty well. So as far as making us safe, guys, right now, stuff can wander in here on us. But if we go like this, that'll make us safe from the world here, guys. There's stuff that can come down from on top of you. There's stuff that can come from beside, but they can't come around a corner like this. They can't come out and then back in. They'll fall down and hit the ground there. So that's safe. And then there's mobs that can climb up. Spiders, they can climb up walls, but they they need a 2 wide doorway, so this 1 wide doorway is just fine for us. You can see the sun's just starting to go down. You can see the sunset, and I think we did pretty good for our first day here, guys. Just a couple other quick things I wanted to talk to you about is the coordinate system and the biomes. This is stuff that I'm going to make reference to further on, so it's it's good just to have you guys thinking about it right now. You can see this extreme hills is what's called the biome. That's what defines the terrain around here. You can see if we just head out a tiny bit, we go into the river, and if we cross, it should be into a plains. Yeah. So you can see that's the different biome types, and that affects the world generation. You can see the world, the plains are fairly flat, the hills are hilly, the river's a flowing river. They all kind of make sense, and there's all kinds of different animals that spawn in different biomes, and it affects whether it's raining or snowing or not, and stuff like that. And then the other thing is your coordinate system. So you can see our x is 120, our y is 199, and sorry, our x is 120, our y is 69, and our z is 199. Your y is your vertical, so that's how far we are above bedrock. And you can see our z is moving right there as we go up and down, and I don't really have any room to go sideways. Let me put a torch down for you guys. So you can see our z is going up and down. So if you take your coordinates and you write them down, as you move about the world, you can always come back and find your house. That's one of the things if you get lost exploring or lost caving too. If you write your coordinates down, you can see where you are and you can come back. The last thing to show you here, guys, is there's a zombie that's coming after us right there. I don't know how well you can see it. Seeing stuff in dark is usually pretty difficult, but there's a zombie. You can hear that he's kind of growling at us, and I'm kind of glad we're safe in our little house. I think we did really well today, guys. I think we're going to call the episode here for your first day. You can see the moon's just starting to come up. I'll be right back with you guys. I'll come back at about sunrise, and tomorrow we'll go find some sheep, make ourselves a bed so we can sleep these nights away and start to accomplish some stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.